Good morning, traders. It's actually 12:54 a.m. and it's a Monday, and I've not been dropping videos for quite some times just because of some reasons. I've actually been fixed and caught up with some things, and I was actually surprised. Like I actually left this trade right here. I analyzed this trade when it was around here. So what I expected market by that time was to come back, take out these equal lows, because these were also some other lows that were below. So I expected market to first take out these lows, also come take out these lows, feel this inefficiency, then buy up to this area. So when I checked my trading view, market had actually continued to the upper side. So what I did, as you see in my previous videos, I wait for the market to come back to my zone. That's where I take the trade from. I sometimes drop the trades even before they happen. So if you want, you can check my posts in the community part of YouTube of my channel. So the reason why I was waiting for gold to come back to this area was, let me take you to the daily so that you can have a bigger picture. Remember, gold is in an uptrend. We are buying gold. So if you're selling gold, then it's for a short term. Sell it for a short period of time, then going for buy. So let me show you how I actually analyze this trade right from the beginning. So if you see this trade, if you take a look, you know me, I like taking trades from daily inefficiencies, sometimes support, sometimes we, how do they call it, demand and supply zones. So if you take a look at this fair value gap, it was actually not mitigated. Show you this, it was the daily fair value gap. It wasn't mitigated in any way. I did this before price came back to the inefficiency, so I marked it out. And the other confluence that gave me like that made me take this fair value gap serious was, if you see, this was actually a major support zone. For those that trade support and resistance, you understand. Though I like calling it a turning point, it was a major turning point. It was, price used to come to this area, gets rejected, first time, second time, third time, a lot of times. So I also marked that. I had that in mind. So what I did, I marked it with, it was just with a simple line, the top right here. So doing that, I moved on to the 1 hour time frame where I saw an inefficiency. I moved that. So I saw this inefficiency right here. If you could see, take a look at this fair value gap. Oh, this one right here. I also marked that out. But I had to first take a look at the bigger picture on the daily. I marked that out. So the reason why I marked this inefficiency out and I didn't mark this upper inefficiency was, if you see, market was actually leaving out a lot of liquidity below these lows, also liquidity below this low right here. You understand? This low right here, this one too. See, these were actually equal lows. You understand? So some people could mark it like this. You get? So that's how I marked. So what I wanted was price to actually come back to this area of interest, and that was my what? My inefficiency. At the same time, it was a turning point. So as people were buying, I was just looking at the market. I didn't take any trade. I didn't also take this trade. You understand? It was just a paper trade. So I just looked at it playing out, but I didn't enter in any way. You understand? So what I did when I saw price coming to this zone, I placed the trade from here with my stop loss below. Then my take profit was above here. These look like equal highs. You understand? Yeah, so that was a trade, and you could see price was being rejected in this area like one, two, three times. You get, but when price broke, it didn't actually come back to this for a retest. So I expected price to come back to this major resistance zone. So and it did. So I just placed the trade, let it play out. Though if I had placed the trade, I would take my profits from here. I couldn't lie. I would take my profits from there. You understand? But on this paper trade, I just placed my take profit right there. And I know more trades are coming. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how like my expectation of gold this week. So stay locked in. God bless you. I've not been dropping videos, but I'm back. So let's see how the week will go on gold. I'm also looking at some trades. Euro Swiss franc, another trade on Euro card. I'm also expecting buys. This was actually also a paper trade. I didn't take it. I didn't even forgot about it, but it's also playing out. Well, this pair, I'm not looking at this pair. I added these pairs because of the problems that are happening on the dollar pairs. That's why I'm trying to add more pairs that don't actually have the dollar on them. That's why you see me with GBP, JPY, Euro card, Swiss franc. So on gold, let's see how gold will play out. And in my next video, I'll be showing you my weekly expectation on gold. So have a great week. God bless you.